God is about to upset your enemies in this season. Let me repeat myself. God is about to upset your enemies in this season. You have some people in your life that knew that you were chosen. You have some people that were close to you that knew that you were chosen by God. They knew that you were peculiar. They knew that you were different. They knew that you were special, okay? But some of these people had different opinions about you. Some of these people may have judged you. They may have criticized you. They may have discredited you. Some of these people overlooked you. They didn't see you for who you are. They didn't know the person that God has called you to be. Because during that season, God was hiding your identity. God didn't want these people to see exactly who you was. It wasn't your time and it wasn't your season. And so during that season, God had to hide you and God had to basically put a veil over you so that people didn't see you exactly for who he has called you to be because it wasn't time to. You had some people that had different opinions about you. You had some people that was looking down on you. They were criticizing you. They were judging you. They were saying negative things about you, okay? Some of these people didn't believe in you. They didn't believe in your gifts. They didn't believe in your calling. They didn't believe that you were chosen by God, or they didn't believe that you was going to become someone one day, because these people didn't see your heart, okay? All they were doing was they were judging you from your outward appearance. They were judging your actions. Some of these people may have known that you made a lot of mistakes or you did some things that you wasn't proud of, okay? So some of these people were judging you because of your past. And so these people didn't see you for who you truly was. They didn't see that you was a good person. They didn't see that you was a caring person. Some of these people did know that you was caring and loving, and that's why some of these people took your kindness for weakness, because some of these people, they thought that you was weak. They thought that they could play mind games with you. They thought that they could use you for their own benefits, right? And so many of the times, these people just wanted you around because they wanted to use you. They wanted to take your kindness for weakness. They wanted to boss you around. They wanted to dictate your life. They wanted to control you. They wanted to control your decisions and your choices, right? And so a lot of these times, these people, they thought that you were weak. They thought that you were slow. They thought that you was easy to manipulate. But some of you had some people around you that were spiritually gifted, and they were able to see your future. They were able to look into your future, and they saw what was in stores for you. They saw that you had a purpose on your life. Okay, some of these people knew that you were chosen by God. They knew that you were spiritually gifted as well. And so some of these people were jealous of you. They were envious of you. They were jealous of your gifts. And they didn't want to see you become great. They didn't want to see you become the person that God has called you to be. And so some of these people, they did everything to stop you. They tried to stop your purpose. They tried to block you from your destiny. They try to destiny swap with you. Some of these people try to sabotage you. They were trying to destroy you. They were trying to destroy your life because they didn't want your promise to come to pass. They didn't want to see your promise come to pass. And so they made it their mission to come up against you. They made it their mission to stop you or to block you or to destroy you, okay? Some of these people wanted to sabotage you because they wanted to stop you from getting to your promise, because some of these people wanted to sabotage you because they didn't want to see you become great and they didn't want your promise to come to pass. But some of these people didn't know that God was working in your life. Some of these people didn't think that God was with you because all they saw was that you was alone. All they saw was that you didn't have a lot of support. Maybe some of you didn't have a lot of friends. Maybe some of you was alone, okay, and you didn't have anyone besides you. And so these people thought that you was an easy target. These people thought that you would be easy to manipulate. They thought that they could easily destroy you. They thought that they could easily sabotage you. But these people did not know that just because you was alone didn't mean that you was lonely. Just because you was alone didn't mean that God was not with you. These people didn't know that God was with you. They didn't know that you had a spiritual team that was backing you up. They didn't know that you had angels that were protecting you all this time. And so these people decided to group up together to go against you. These people decided to group up together because they wanted to plot against you. Okay, so some of these people were actually having meetings about you. These people were grouping up together so that they could plan on how to sabotage you. And so many of the times these people were very sneaky and they were, doing things behind your back. These people did not want you to figure out about these plots that they were planning against you. And so a lot of these times these people were, you know, playing in your face. They were smiling in your face. They were acting as if they were your friend, or they were acting as if they loved you, or they cared about you, or they support you, when really these people were against you. These people were against you the whole time, okay? Because these people did not want you to become great. They didn't want to see you receive your promise from God. These people were jealous of you. They were envious of you. They were jealous of your gifts. They were jealous of your calling, okay? These people were jealous that you have been chosen by God. And if these were your family, these people were upset that you were chosen out of the rest of the family to become great. Because for some of you, God has picked you to become the first one in your family to break these generational curses off of your bloodline. God has chosen you to become the first one in your family to break these curses. These people that were your friends or your family, or these people that was from your inner circle, these people gather up together. They grouped up together to go against you because these people didn't like the fact that you was chosen by God. They didn't like the fact that God had a big purpose on your life. And they knew that because they can see your potential. These people can see that you are spiritually gifted. They know that you are spiritually gifted. They know that you are very unique. You're different. You stand out from the crowd. Okay? And they can see your light. But some of these people wanted to dim your light. They wanted to put your light out. They didn't want you to shine your light. They didn't want to see you glowing up. They didn't want to see you operating in your spiritual gifts. And so these people tried to sabotage you. They tried to sabotage your gifts. They tried to dim your light. They tried to completely destroy your life, but they were unsuccessful. These people were not able to defeat you. They were not able to destroy you because God was with you the whole time. God was protecting you from these people. God was protecting you from these spiritual attacks that these people were sending your way. Because for some of you, you could have had some people that were trying to, dabble in witchcraft. They were trying to dabble in black magic. They were trying to send you hexes and curses because these people wanted to curse your life. But the hand of God was protecting you. God was covering you from these spiritual attacks that these people were sending your way. And so God had to intervene because God saw what these people were doing to you. God saw that these people were grouping up together to go against you. God saw what these people were saying about you. They were speaking negative things about you. They were gossiping about you, slandering your name. and, judging you and all of these things. God saw all of that, okay? But these people were clueless. These people thought that they could get away. These people thought that they would be able to destroy you. They thought that they would be able to destroy your life, but they didn't know that you had a spiritual team. They didn't know that you was protected by your angels. They didn't know that God was walking with you every step of the way. And so when these people realized that they couldn't take you down, when they realized that they couldn't take you out, they couldn't destroy you, they couldn't sabotage you, they couldn't dim your light, that's when people realized that you were spiritually protected. That's when they realized that you was not alone. That's when they realized that God is with you. That's when they realized that your angels are with you. And so these people became afraid. Some of these people may have distanced themselves from you. Maybe some of these people may have stopped coming around you. They stopped reaching out to you. Some of these people may have pulled away their support. Okay, and so these people thought that by pulling away their support from you, they thought that you wouldn't survive. These people thought that you wouldn't make it without them. And they thought that you would come running back to them. And so these people intentionally pulled away their support from you because they thought that you wouldn't be able to survive without them. So now these people thought that by pulling away their support from you, by abandoning you or isolating you, they wanted you to feel left out. They wanted you to feel like an outcast. They wanted you to feel like nobody loves you or nobody cares about you. Some of these people intentionally pulled away their support because they wanted you to feel left out. They wanted you to feel unloved. They wanted you to feel unworthy. But that's a part of God's purpose because rejection is God's protection. And so many of you experience rejection from friends or family because it was God's protection. God was protecting you from these people. God was protecting you because these people didn't have good intentions for you. They didn't want the best for you. They didn't want to see you happy. They didn't want to see you successful, okay? These people wanted to see you struggle. They wanted to see you down. They wanted to see you defeated. But God is about to upset your enemies in this season because God is promoting you. God is elevating you in the season, and God is taking you to the next level because many of you are ascending. You are going to the next level. God is promoting you to the next level. And this is upsetting a lot of people, okay? This is going to upset your enemies. God is about to upset your enemies because He is getting ready to put you on a pedestal. God is about to set the table for you in front of your enemies, and your enemies are upset. They are angry. They are disappointed because they were not able to stop you. They were not able to dim your light. They were not able to sabotage you. And so some of these people are very disappointed. They are very upset because you are elevating. They are upset because you have been promoted in the spiritual realms. Some of you have gained your etheric wings. You have gained so much knowledge. You have gained wisdom. You are receiving your blessings. And so your life is about to change. Some of you, your life has already changed. God has already taken you to your promised land. God has already given you your promise. And for others of you, you could be waiting to receive your blessings, but God wants you to know that it's coming, okay? What you are waiting for, your blessings are coming. It's only a matter of time. It's en route, okay? I'm hearing your blessings are getting ready to be delivered to you. And so your breakthrough is around the corner. And that is why your enemies are upset because they know that your life is getting ready to change. They know that your life is getting ready to turn around in your favor. And that's why your enemies are upset. That is why your enemies are very disappointed. That is why your enemies are very angry, because they didn't want to see you become great. They didn't want to see you successful. They didn't want to see you win. Okay. But it is your winning season. This is your season to shine. This is your season to grow and to evolve and to elevate, because it is your time to shine. Okay. And so God is about to upset your enemies in this season.